this whole phenomena wherein people nowadays hate their jobs more and more, and it's not because of a bad boss, it's not because of they don't like the work that they're doing. It's just that monotony hits in, and there are several articles on the internet, there are comedy videos or comedy sketches on the internet wherein they actually show that every corporate employee, they somewhere down the line they hate their job. And the point of what I'm trying to make over here is that when we are in college, when we are as college students, we kind of look at job as something great, something enlightening. So every college student has this dream that one day I'll be placed in a company, and then I'll be working, I'll be earning my own butter and bread and la la la. So they have these dreams. But what exactly happens, and why is it that corporate employees don't necessarily like the job that they are doing?
What I feel is, whenever we sign up for a job, whenever we sign our first job offer letter, we are so much excited, we are so much positive. But sometimes what we have over dreamt on something, right? We haven't faced the reality how it works. And then there are company politics. There are so many factors involved in our day-to-day life. So the best thing is to work on your skills, like how you're going to react on certain situations. And sometimes if someone is not balancing their work life balance, that is the biggest part. If you are just stressing out, you're working long hours, that's sometimes when you start hating your job, when there is nothing to look forward to after 6 o'clock. So I think that is the biggest part. Like whenever you enter to a corporate world, you're not prepared. I get it because you have never worked before. But sometimes you just have to be positive. You have to do certain activities, and even the offices, corporate offices, should make sure that their employees are happy. There should be a lot of employee relation people as well on the floor, making sure that the employees are more motivated. They should do some activities for them. They should appreciate them. There are a lot of factors which affect that at the end of the day why a person is not happy with their job. It can be personal as well. Maybe they are drained out. Maybe there is no happiness in their life. So I feel that people like the HR people, they are people. We have a team over here, and I'm also part of that team and in my office. And we make sure we are doing fun Fridays. We are doing a lot of vacational extracurricular activities. We give them free movie tickets just to motivate them and their family. There are some working moms. They come. Sometimes they are just missing their kid, and they regret of working, but financially they have to work.
Okay.
So there are a lot of factors which affect. It's not like everybody's going to be happy in what they're doing, but eventually they really need to understand, again, going to my first answer, that you really need to understand the difference between your need and your want.
Okay. So
Like,
what role does monotony play in this, in people hating their job?
um, I think long hours. Over here in India, that working hours are like, you don't know when you're going to go home.
Yeah.
That is the worst part. And luckily, I work for a company which has like strict working hours. After 6 o'clock, they don't want to see anybody on the floor, no matter what.
Yeah.
And if you're not performing, that means you're not managing your 9 hours. And that's a straight answer. So my company has the same work culture like companies in abroad. So that is a really big thing that people need to understand, that you cannot ask people to work for an extra hour and not pay them. That is the biggest demotivation.
I've
What
heard
you're going
that.
to,
Yeah, I've heard that it happens a lot in cities like Bangalore, and plus over there the commute time is like 2 hours for one single location. So if you have to go from your house to your office, it's 2 hours, and then return is another 2 hours. So 4 hours is going just in commute, and plus the extra overtime that happens in office is different.
yes, absolutely. And then they are not even paying for it because they are all salaried, right?
Yeah.
So that is the biggest challenge over here. So, and that's why people are, there are a lot of tardiness. People, they don't value their time. They'll come late just thinking that, okay, anyways, I have to stay late. But it's not like that. You have to come on time. You have to leave on time. That's the whole point. And literally, Indians and the the corporate sector in India really need to understand that we are humans. We are not animals. That you're just gonna ask us to work for 12 hours. It doesn't work like that. There is the whole concept of 24 hours in a day. You just can't overload your employees with a lot of work. There should be a good time management. If they are lacking to finish their job in 9 hours, ask them. Ask what are the hurdles. So that this monotony thing won't even come into the picture.
Okay. And I like the line that you said earlier in this answer, that you said that your life should not be just about your job. Like you should be having something beyond 6 p.m. to do.
Ex-
But like there are few people with whom I've spoken, and they've said that they are so drained after their job gets over that even the things that they like the most, they are uninterested towards it. Like someone who is very much interested into going to pubs and partying and all, after 6 p.m. he just wants to go home and sleep. That's it. He does not even want to go to a pub and party. So like, how do you deal with that point?
I understand that it gets a lot of it gets really stressful, right, while working and all. But for me, if I give you my example, like a live example, I make sure every 2 hours I'm taking a 15-20 minute break, no matter what. I'm talking to different people. I go to their desk, ask them how their family is doing. Kind of a rebounding moment.
Yeah.
So I freshen up myself. I'm just not sitting in front of the computer and just working, working, and working. So every perfect intervals, I'll take some break so that I'm not drained. I just go out and just stand on the road and see people, just observe them, see what they're doing, see ask people around like, oh, how is their life. So you need a good distraction after a few hours, just
Okay.
to make sure that you're not getting drained or you're not getting stressed, right? So it affects health wise too. You cannot sit on a chair for like straight 5 hours.
True.
So I would do some activities in between. I'll read a book. I always carry a book with me.
Okay.
So yeah, so it
And
it helps me a lot.
yeah, and also I wanted to ask is how much does salary play a role into people hating their jobs? Because I've heard that currently, if you calculate the living cost and all in India, and especially not just in India, in every country in the world, the salary increment is way lower than the inflation rate. So people are like, as the years pass, they cannot afford their own living expenses in the salary that they are getting, and that plays a very crucial role into people, like not loving the job that they're doing. So what according to you, like, is this a real thing, or it's just?
Of course, it is a real thing. Money motivates. Like if I'm waking up, even if you are working, you wake up just to make money, right? To make sure that your dreams are fulfilled. Because people say that money can't buy happiness, but honestly, ask yourself, whatever you're doing right now, you go out, you eat, you shop, and all, how you doing it? Of course, you are paying for it.
Yeah.
So definitely money plays a really important role. And most of the times, people are really underpaid for what their skills are, whatever they are offering, right? What are their experiences are. People, most of the HR people, they like to work. They want to close their deal under the budget. So for example, if an HR is given like 40,000 budget, right? So they always want to work within the budget. They don't want to go overboard. And I understand that's their duty, but you need to respect the experience and you need to respect the amount of education and the candidate has put into. So those criteria has to be focused. You cannot just underpay someone. So salary 100% plays the first important role. It's for someone to be motivated in their life at work or even in their personal life,
True.
because everything is paid with money. Like tell me, if someone else is going to pay your bill and you want to work for less salary, would you do that? No.
Yeah, got it.
And the expenses, like look at everything is so expensive. Like companies don't realize that it is getting so much like expensive in the world. Like why you cannot think about your employees? Why you want to take the big bucks home? Why you cannot do some profit sharing every year?
Yeah.
Like I used to work for Walmart. We used to get profit sharing. So every year, whatever profit Walmart used to make, they used to divide between their 100,000 employees. So I used to get around 2,500, $1,800 every year.
True.
So it is kind of an appreciation, right?
Yeah.
Why you
And
want to take everything home? Like why can't you appreciate employees?
yes, money plays the major role of the thing.
100%, 100% it does.
Okay.